Do I break up with my boyfriend because he refuses to post me on social media? I get it, it sounds petty, but stick with me on this one. My boyfriend and I have been dating for about 8 months, and he's never posted me on social media. Not a single time. Not a story, not a tag, nothing. I would have no problem with this if he didn't use social media in general, but the man is posting on his stories every single day. He's posting what he's getting to eat. He's posting photos with his friends. He's posting everything. He's just not posting me. If I ever post anything with him in it and I tag him, he never reposts it. But if one of his friends does, yeah, he immediately reposts that. It's just if it's me that he doesn't. So obviously I bring this up as an issue to him because it's weird. And his rationale is that he likes to keep his relationships private and that he doesn't like to post girls on social media because he knows that everybody will have an opinion and he doesn't want other people involved in our relationship. Sorry, I didn't know I was dating Brad Pitt. I didn't know that as soon as you posted that you had a girlfriend on social media, all 800 of your followers would be so invested that they would have nothing else to talk about other than the fact that you have a new girlfriend. Hate to break it to you, babe. We are just regular, degular people. And you posting a photo of us, no one's gonna care. No one's gonna think twice about it. Obviously, I tell him that this reasoning is weird. That I think it's more likely that he just wants to continue to seem like he's single on social media. But he is just reassuring me over and over that that's not the case, that he just wants to keep our relationship private, and that maybe when we date over a year, he'll post. Maybe for our 1-year anniversary, he'll post me. And I know what you're thinking. You're saying that this is super shady and a huge red flag, and why didn't I just dump him immediately after this conversation? But what you have to understand is that this one issue is in the context of a huge dynamic relationship that overall is great. Other than this weird social media thing, he's an amazing boyfriend. I really did try to put this social media issue in the back of my mind because I do really like him, but then this weekend happened and I could not look the other way. This weekend, my boyfriend and I went out to dinner, and the entire time I could just feel that this girl was staring at me the entire time. You know that feeling when you're not even looking at the person, but you just know that they're staring at you. I point this out to my boyfriend at one point. I was like, I think this girl is staring at us. Like, do you know her? And he immediately starts acting really weird. He's like, no, you're acting crazy. It's all in your head. Don't worry about it. Let's just finish up our dinner and go. I run to the bathroom before we leave. And when I get out of the bathroom, guess who's sitting in my seat at our dinner table? Yeah, that girl that was staring at us. So I slowly walk up to the table. I'm like, hey, how are you? Who are you? And she makes no effort to get up. I feel like normally if you were in somebody's seat and then you see him get back, you would stand up. No, she was not doing that. She was very comfortable sitting in my seat across from my boyfriend. It is clear that this girl is gonna make no effort to introduce herself to me, so I put my hand out in front of her and say, hey, I'm Kels, it's nice to meet you. And when she tells me her name, I know exactly who it is. It is my boyfriend's ex-girlfriend because she has a pretty unique name, so yeah, I knew who it was. She immediately goes back to ignoring me and only addressing my boyfriend. She says, wow, you didn't tell me you were seeing someone new. I'm sorry, when would he have told you he was seeing someone new? Because based on what I knew, the two of you are no contact. So when would he have told you that? In the most condescending way, she goes, oh my gosh, so sweet. How long have you guys been together? He's just fumbling over his words. He's like, I don't know, a couple months, I guess. I said 8 months, actually. We've been together 8 months. That is more than a couple months. A couple means 2 months. It's been more than that. Finally, she gets out of my seat and says to my boyfriend, it was so good to see you. I love that we finally had the chance to have this face-to-face combo. Sorry, a face-to-face combo, not just like a conversation in general, meaning you have been having conversations, just not face-to-face. What does that mean? Obviously, all the wheels are spinning. So obviously in the car ride home, I'm addressing all these issues with him, and he's just saying over and over again that I'm overreacting, that I'm crazy, nothing's going on. I said, then give me your phone. He says, what? I said, then give me your phone. Let me see that nothing's going on. If you have not been talking to this girl, I will apologize, but I feel in my gut that something is wrong. Let me see your phone. And he is sweating now. The man is nervous. He's just like, this is ridiculous. We need to have trust in this relationship. I said, listen, if I'm wrong, then you can tell all your friends about how terrible and crazy I am tomorrow, but I won't be. I know I won't. So finally, after a lot of convincing, he passes over his phone to me. I'm sitting in the passenger seat of his car and I start scrolling. First, I go to her name in his phone and I look through their texts and there's none. They've all been deleted. Did he delete them yesterday or did he delete them after the breakup? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But that's when I go and check his DMs on social media, and that's where I find all the evidence. Through our entire relationship, he has been talking to his ex-girlfriend. He likes almost every single one of her stories, and they have small talk about what they're up to in their messages. It's nothing super bad. I mean, there's no direct, blatant cheating, but he has told me that he's no contact with his ex and has never said that they pretty frequently message each other. It's like once a month they send each other a message. And that's when it hit me. I think the reason that my boyfriend doesn't want to post me on social media isn't so that girls in general think he's single. He wants his ex-girlfriend to think that he's single because she got a new boyfriend, and I feel like he's just waiting for the day that they break up where he can go try and win her back, and that I'm just a placeholder. I think this entire situation is grounds to immediately break up with him, but he's telling me that I'm completely overreacting. So let me know if you think I should kick this man to the curb or if I get over it and we try to work through it.